Dayspace online podcast. Dayspace.
Hi everyone, welcome to another podcast online. I'm Mickey and I have Stuart with me today.
Hey Mickey.
And welcome everyone. We are going to talk about, you ready? Drum
I can hardly
roll.
wait.
Victorian Christmas in Britain.
Oh,
Like traditional Christmas.
yeah.
First of all, do you like Christmas too?
I love Christmas, yeah.
Is it your favorite time of the year?
Well, I'm a bit of a summer person really, so I would say actually I prefer the peak of the summer when it's really nice and hot, and holiday times, but I equally love Christmas.
Yeah, I'm a summer girl
Yeah.
too. But we love Christmas.
Yeah.
Many traditions we have for Christmas today originated in the Victorian era. Christmas crackers, cards, and decorated trees are just a few of the traditions that we introduced in the Victorian times.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find out more. In the early 90s, Christmas was hardly celebrated. Gifts were exchanged at New Year. By the end of the century, Christmas had become the biggest annual celebration in Britain. Can't imagine people not celebrating Christmas.
No, I know, it's such a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah. The most significant seasonal tradition to emerge from the Victorian era is the Christmas card.
Mm.
Sir Henry Cole introduced the idea of the Christmas card in 1843. Cole commissioned the artist G.C. Horsley to design a festive scene for his seasonal greeting cards and had 1,000 printed. Those he didn't use himself were sold to the public. Cards were more commonly distributed later in the century after improvements in commercial printing.
Mm.
There we go. Yeah.
I wonder how long Christmas cards will be around for, because with all the different ways we can communicate and send wishes and greetings sort of electronically, and with the environment and people trying to use less paper, I wonder if actually the use of Christmas cards is probably in decline, I would think.
Yeah. I mean, we still use Christmas cards.
I don't know if people send as many as they would have done in
Yeah.
the past.
But it's a nice...
It is a nice thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
Victorian advancements in technology, industry and infrastructure, as well as having an impact on society as a whole, made Christmas an occasion that many more British people could enjoy.
Great, so it's become more accessible.
Yeah. The improvements to mechanization and the further widespread industrialization of the country had helped to create a new middle class with a greater disposable income, meaning they had more money to spend on the festivities. So probably Christmas was
Maybe for wealthier people.
for wealthier people, yeah. I think I've heard that before, like in Germany it was only for wealthy people.
Yeah,
But yeah, there we go, everyone can enjoy Christmas, I think.
yeah.
Inspired by bonbons, the French sweet he saw during a trip to Paris, sweet shop owner Tom Smith first invented the cracker in the 1840. It wasn't until the 1860 when Smith perfected its explosive bang that the Christmas cracker as we know it today became a popular seasonal staple. Along with the joke, gifts inside could range from small trinkets such as whistles, miniature dolls, and more substantial items like jewelry.
I love Christmas crackers.
Yeah, they're fun.
Did you have them growing up, Mickey?
No, we
No?
don't have this as a
Okay.
tradition. We don't have that, to
Mm.
be honest. But I think it's my favorite thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really
it's
like
great.
it.
The hat, everything. They've got to put the hat on.
I just like the whole thing that now we're gonna do
Yeah.
crackers.
My mum goes a bit crazy. She buys loads. Even now the kids have grown up a bit, we're still like Boxing Day. Oh, I've got another box of crackers. They keep coming.
Yeah, they're quite nice. And then the idea of an indoor Christmas tree originated in Germany, where Queen Victoria's husband Albert was born. In 1848, the Illustrated London News published a drawing of the royal family celebrating around a tree backed with ornaments. So it's this one. And Charles Dickens changed the way many viewed the celebration. His novel A Christmas Carol depicted turkey being eaten and the rich being more charitable to the poor in society. It is considered to have given the strong sense of goodwill that Christmas now holds.
Okay. Yeah, you see some of that in the old Dickensian sort of films like A Christmas Carol, don't you? And the wealthy giving out gifts.
And also the orange here.
Yeah, studded with cloves.
That smells so good.
Amazing.
We don't really use that anymore.
We've just got our Christmas tree up in the basement today, haven't we, Mickey?
Yeah.
It doesn't smell so great. It's been down in a damp basement. I think we need to hang some
oranges.
Some studded, clove-studded oranges on it.
We need to, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
Christmas traditions around the world. Festivities in Finland. Many believe that Santa lives in Lapland, just north of Finland. They receive millions of letters a year for Santa, and Christmas trees are only bought on Christmas Eve, which is deemed more important than Christmas Day itself. It is also tradition to visit cemeteries in the evening, which are lit with lanterns on Christmas Eve. Boxing Day is for fun, however, with ice skating and skiing being popular activities.
I think that's the same in a lot of European countries, isn't it? They're celebrating Christmas Eve. I know a friend of mine growing up, his parents were German and they always celebrated on Christmas Eve, and I think the French do as well.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't, in Greece I think they celebrate it on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And they don't have a Boxing Day.
No.
No.
I love Christmas Eve. I think it's the feeling you get on Christmas Eve. It's
Christmas Eve is amazing.
It's the most Christmassy day somehow. It's the anticipation, isn't it, for the day before. It feels like Saturday night and Christmas Day is like Sunday.
Yeah. Christmas is nice, especially when you have the whole family and you have the food and the presents, and it's amazing. And then we go to Australia, Australian Christmas. December is actually in the middle of Australian summer, which I love to witness that. So children celebrate whilst on the summer holiday from school. So they go out the beach. Due to the weather, they usually have a cold meal of seafood or a barbecue on Christmas Day, and many spend it on the beach with family and friends.
Wow.
That's quite the opposite.
Yeah, well that would be good for this year, wouldn't it, with social distancing, if you could, you know, we joked in my family about having a barbecue, because we can all get together in the garden, but we just don't have the weather for that, Mickey. It'd be quite miserable.
Let's go to Australia.
Yeah, that's the answer.
There are big fans of light displays, with one street in Sydney raising $35,000 every year for charity through their coordinated display.
Great.
And a little koala.
Cute.
And we go to Chinese celebrations. Only 1% of people are Christians in China, so most people only know a few things about Christmas. Because of this, Christmas is only often celebrated in major cities. More and more young people are celebrating Christmas there, with couples giving gifts similar to Valentine's Day.
Great.
Because they have, they celebrate the light.
That's right.
The,
and they have Chinese New Year, don't they, which is in February.
Yeah, so they do something completely different. So they don't really have Christmas.
No.
But everyone has their own.
Yeah.
Then we go to Zambian celebrations. Churches in Zambia have nativity plays and a crib displayed. Zambians also go carol singing for charity. And on Christmas Day, children are encouraged to bring a present to church for children who are in hospital or for those who may not otherwise get a gift. if they are less fortunate. And I think
That's a nice tradition, yeah.
very nice.
Lots of churches in this country do that as well, don't they?
Mhm.
The carol singing, not so much though. You don't. I remember when I was younger, you'd always get carol singers knocking on your door. You don't really see that so much now. It's a shame.
We used to go to each house and like sing carols, and they would give us gifts or like sweets or money. Now they don't do this anymore.
No.
And after church on Christmas Day, it is a custom that all the children go to one house and all the adults go to another house to have a party and to eat.
Right.
That's good. I wish we could do that as children.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Christmas in Bangladesh. Christmas is still a public holiday. Bangladesh, even though only 0.3% of 170 million that live there are Christians. Many decorate with nishan, small flags. These are strings made of hundreds of small pink paper triangles. Following church services, it's traditional that everyone has Christmas dinner together at the church. This is called the Pretty Boj or Prem Boj, which means love feast. The meal often includes dishes like chicken and vegetable curries served with rice and vegetables.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think I've seen the thing with the flags that they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's pretty
great.
And let's go to Mexico. Mexican Christmas is celebrated from December 12th to January 6th.
Wow.
From December 16th to Christmas Eve, children often perform the posada, is Spanish for inn. There are 9 posadas. These celebrate the part of the Christmas story where Joseph and Mary looked for somewhere to stay. For the posadas, the outside of houses are decorated with evergreens and paper lanterns. And for these, children are given candles and a board with painted clay figures of Mary riding on a donkey and Joseph to process with. They call at the house of friends and neighbors and sing a song asking if there is a room. But the children are told that there is no room in the house and that they must go away. Eventually they are told there is room and they are welcomed in. When the children go into the house, they say prayers of thanks and they have a party with food, games and fireworks. Each night a different house holds the posada party. At the final posada on Christmas Eve, a manger and figures of stepherds are put onto the board. When the posada house has been found, a baby Jesus is put into the manger and the families go to midnight church service. After the church service, there are more fireworks to celebrate the start of Christmas.
Wow, they really go for it in Mexico then. That's a long festive period, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of similar to the Greek one.
Yeah?
Yeah, with the whole going to church in the midnight and then the whole thing with the carols and the kids going to the house.
Right.
But yeah, it's great. Long. And that was it. But before we go, why do you like Christmas? What's your favorite thing about Christmas?
Favourite thing? I guess it's seeing your family and the food and the drink and all the traditional things. I think we're kind of obsessed with food in my family, so that's the main thing. I think that the children don't understand it as much. They can't understand why we spend all day in the kitchen. And but actually now they're getting older, I think they get it a bit more. But yeah, the family and food and festivities and the music. I love Christmas music.
Yeah, Christmas
What
is
about
very
you,
nice.
Nikki?
Well, I really like the whole family has the chance to be together because, you know, every day we all go to work, school or whatever.
Yeah.
We don't have time to see each other, so we get to be together and it's very nice. So yeah, that's my favorite thing.
Who cooks in your house, Nikki?
Usually me and my mum.
Yeah.
My mum is a very good cook and she does the turkey and everything. But yeah, we don't use cranberry sauce, I'm afraid.
You don't?
No.
That's okay. That's okay. What do you have instead?
Well, we have gravy, and I believe the stuffing is quite different. Like they use plums and some kind of like.
Red sauce, have you ever had that?
No, we don't have bread
My wife
sauce.
makes bread sauce. I never really liked it much. I do enjoy it now. That's good. It's got cloves and onion. It's quite nice.
Maybe I'll try it this
Yeah,
year.
I want to sag you a bit, Mickey.
Brilliant.
Well,
So,
great.
great. Thank you guys for joining us here at Dayspace Online.
Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, and when the time comes, and look forward to seeing you in the new year.
Great.
So have a lovely Christmas, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, Mickey. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye.
Dayspace